Hey guys, what's up? It's Jaykazz. I'm back with you again for a Week 7 recap of what I thought was one of the best games of the weekend. Today we're going to take a closer look at Saturday's Golden Guardians upset win versus Echo Fox. So, a lot of people don't enjoy watching Golden Guardians that much. I actually like watching them a lot. For the simple reason that they often go into games with lesser talent than their opponents, which is a big part of why they've ended up at the bottom of the standings. Their only way to win, though, is to try something kind of off meta, kind of strange or different. So they're kind of one of those teams that if we're going to win, we've got to throw the kitchen sink at the other team um, to make up for our lack of talent, for lack of a better word, against our enemy team. Um, so let's start from the beginning. Echo Fox started out with a relatively standard draft, ending up with Varys, Azir, Alistar, Zach, and Trundle. Now, in Golden Guardians, we get a little interesting near the bottom. We've got Rise, you've got Zai, your Rakan, Cho'Gath. And then the surprise pick of this game was Volibear as their jungler. So really interesting start. Had no idea where this was going to go at the start of this game. So, but I really enjoyed seeing that pick to start, and that ended up playing a pivotal role in their win. So, the main key factor for Golden Guardians winning this game was the pace at which they pushed this game. I think anyone who's watched these two teams play would agree that almost lane for lane, player for player against their counterpart, that Echo Fox has a better 1v1 matchup, player for player, bot lane versus bot lane, jungler versus jungler, mid versus mid, top versus top. But so Golden Guardians' only way they can win is to cancel that out by getting a lead and then not letting Echo Fox catch up. So the way they pushed the pace in this game, I thought was great. So there, that was the overall factor. Came down to a couple different. It kind of wraps up a couple different things that Golden Guardians did really well. For one, they went Volibear with Predator as their jungle. Contracts played this really well. He was all over the map. A couple examples. He at 840 into the game, Contracts is able to use Predator to get himself from the tier 2 bottom tower to the bot lane in time to turn a fight around and flip it from Rakan being caught out and turn that into a 3-for-1 in favor of Golden Guardians. Really nice use of it there. And he continued to use Predator really well all throughout the game. Another example you'll see at 11:55, Trundle and Zach dive Lorlo's Cho'Gath under the top lane tower, but Volibear is able to use Predator to get from blue buff to top lane in time to turn the fight around in conjunction with Rise ulting into the fight as well. And they were able to turn that around, take out Zach. So really great use of Volibear in the jungle there by Contracts. Did an excellent job pushing the pace there. Then you'll also see throughout this game lots of overconfidence and overaggression by Echo Fox. One of the best examples, close to the beginning of this game at 4:35, you'll see Varys in the bot lane, flashless, can literally see Volibear on a ward in the river bush, stays farming within range of Volibear's flash, and Volibear, of course, has flash up. He gets the flash flip combo off, and everyone piles in to kill the Varys. So that was just pure overconfidence, I thought, on Altec with Altec's Varys. You'll also see at 1925 another example when Lorlo picks a fight with Huni. Now, I love Huni. He is a great top laner, one of the best 1v1ers in the game. That's a huge strength of his and Echo Fox is having someone of that caliber as their top laner. Of course, that also leads to his weakness in that he wants to take every fight if he thinks it's a 1v1. And Lorlo takes advantage of this, baits him into fighting long enough for Rise. And you can see Rise, if Huni had been looking, he would have seen Rise heading down to come and help with the fights. Rise doesn't even ult in, just walks down from mid lane, is able to help take out and to help finish off Huni's Trundle in a 2v1. Lastly, this was amazing, Matt on Rakan. I don't think Matt is the best support in the NA LCS. I would put him near the bottom in terms of how he's played this season, but I got to give credit where credit was due, and he was awesome this game. He got the game started right. You'll see at 2:15, he sets up a level 1 first blood on Varus to punish Altec's lack of flash. Again, Altec on Varus multiple times caught being a little too aggressive without his flash up. Matt again, 20 minutes. You'll see a team fight where Rakan, undeterred by Alistair knocking him up, is able to make his way to Varus to CC him for upwards of 4 seconds, delaying his damage long enough for Lorlo to come in with Cho'Gath and finish off Varus. Last fight of the game, you'll see at 36 minutes. Matt on Rakan again. Amazing start to the fight in conjunction with Volibear. You'll see Zach and Trundle get a bit too far ahead of the rest of Echo Fox. Volibear is able to stop Zach's engage and cancel it out with his E, and Rakan follows that up by by crowd controlling Trundle so long that Golden Guardians are able to finish him off before his team can catch up, before Trundle is even able to ult and get that extra resistance he would have needed to survive being basically 5v1 there. So a lot of different things contributed to this, but I thought Golden Guardians played great in this game. This wasn't one of those games where I thought last week Echo Fox lost the game where they just drafted almost to troll themselves. Just completely didn't take their opponent seriously. It seemed like they took this one a little more seriously, but Golden Guardians stepped up to the plate and were able to come out with an upset victory against the best team in the league. Anyways, check it out if you haven't watched it already. It was a great game. A lot of cool stuff in it. Hope you have a good one.